Well, good morning, Kettleland. This is an update here from the Storm Center. Just after 7 this morning, we are still tracking heavy thunderstorms in southwestern Minnesota. We've had a lot of problems over here, in particular around Marshall. Let me take you to a couple of pictures that reflect the situation there. There's one of those near Marshall. Here's another one. I'm just going to pop this up on the screen here for you, and you can see obviously a lot of issues here with standing water and flash flood issues there. So the way Viper sees it, again, right now, this is one of the products we're looking at for heavy rain, and you can see the colors here. The red and the purple is what we're most concerned about. Tracy area, easily 7 to 10 inches of rain. Marshall, Minnesota, similar reports, obviously here. Anything over 5 or 6 is a tremendous amount, and that's what we see here coming in near Ghent and just all around the Marshall area. As we speak, I'm actually going to go to a couple of new bulletins coming in. The Walnut Grove, Minnesota area, law enforcement reporting Highway 14 closed there. That report coming in from the National Weather Service in the Twin Cities. We've also had a number of reports, heavy rain coming in from Curry, Minnesota there. Basement flooding around Lake Chautauqua. That as of 6:37 this morning. So a lot of heavy rain. That's the story there. Now, the story going forward in the forecast, I wanted to spend just a brief moment talking about that because as we go through the rest of the day here, this is our latest outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. Slight risk of severe weather, Rapid City, up to Pierre, up to Aberdeen. That hinges on the cold front activating with new storms there. We're also anticipating storms tomorrow on the 4th of July. Sioux Falls included there. There might be some activity in the morning and then maybe again later on in the day. Let me bring you up to speed on future scans. So once these storms this morning kind of move off into Minnesota, out of our coverage area, we expect the afternoon to be hot and humid. A heat advisory is posted for the James Valley. All of this heat and humidity probably triggering some storms here. Watching the tendencies there in central South Dakota, that line also possibly lighting up around Aberdeen through 7 p.m. We'll see how many of these take off. There's probably more forcing back here in the Black Hills, and that'll help to ignite this whole complex of thunderstorms as we go through mid-evening. It's certainly an active line of thunderstorms in central South Dakota. That could make it to Sioux Falls, at least some of it late tonight. We're putting in a 20% chance of rain. Probably your worst impacts are, though, in the slight risk zone. And remember, some wind and hail probabilities are there for that. The storms may linger tomorrow morning into Minnesota again. And even Sioux Falls, there's a possibility late morning of seeing that. Although I would expect a break during much of the morning into the early afternoon. And then with the heat of the day, here we go. Just in time for fireworks tomorrow night. Yeah, we've got some issues there. I think some thunderstorms are going to be around all the way from Watertown to Sioux City, Iowa. So make sure you're plugged in with our Storm Tracker app for the latest on that. Check us out. Our Storm Center update posted right now at kettleland.com. Have a good morning and stay safe out there.